2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. You'll see Tampa and Chicago. And so off the tip, it's Tampa. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Tampa, the 5 right now. We've got lights out. Baddest one out there with the Prophet. And there's the bulldozer. And it's Black Hole in at the 4 slot. Screen by Jefferson. They get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Jordan kicks to Landry. And too long on the shot. On offense, here's Tampa. It's a 3-point game. Carries it from 3-point range. The Prophet's got a couple of threes now in the first for Tampa.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
The reason why, he understands how to create space. Got it off just in time.
Now, here is Landry. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Troutman. And again, Tampa with a triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first few minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Puts up a 3. And again, Tampa with a triple.
And a huge lead here early to start.
The game plan is working to perfection so far. Didn't take them any time to get into rhythm.
Now, here is Landry. Pass to Jefferson. Stripped it away. And now Tampa on the break. Here's Troutman. And again, Tampa with a triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Their offense came fairly easy to them out there. The D wasn't rushing them to do anything, and because of that, they made a lot of smart, calculated decisions that turned into easy points.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. It's stolen. From deep 3-point range. And again, Tampa with a triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Here's the Prophet. He's got 18. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy 3-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. And here are the Bulls now after the basket by Tampa. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. Here's Landry. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
That will be in his head. The next time he comes down the lane, he'll have thoughts about that one.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And really deep through that time.
Timeout.
29 points for the Profits.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Chicago calls timeout. The Prophet really making a difference here.
He's been a terror from beyond the arc. If you're guarding him, you have to stay in his shirt or he'll bury you. Let's see if the defense can come up with ways to at least run him off his spots.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
Now they can breathe a little easier and maybe settle down into a little rhythm of this game.
And again, Tampa with a triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside Landry. Here's Jordan. Oh, that's blocked. But they get it back. He gets it in there. Here's the Prophet. He's got 32. And again, Tampa with a triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Outside Jordan. Tries from the block. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I know he's talented, but when you're completely surrounded inside, you have to try and kick it out to someone who's open.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
And who needs to warm up? They didn't.
Here's the Prophet. He has 38 in the game. Nailed from three-point land.
The way he's been shooting the ball this quarter, he has his teammates fired up. That's why they have this lead.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Bobby Martis, Clay Thompson, Dwayne Wade.
Now, here is Landry. He's guarded closely. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
Launches a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Prophets got 44.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Inside, here's Portis. No good again that time.
Tried to lay it in against some tough defense. Probably not the best decision right there.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 47 points for the Prophets.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now here's Zeller. Defense right on him. And he misses his first shot of the game. Here's Troutman. And again, Tampa with a triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Landry. And again, no good by Chicago.
I like that shot for him, though. Very little defensive pressure. He typically rises up and buries that. Really good shooting night for him, doing everything he can to help his team stretch this lead.
So it's Chicago now, after Tampa picked up a three with their last shot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. Bulls making a switch here. Valentine's checked in. Here's the Prophet. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Sinks the triple.
I love the mindset he's playing with. No matter who's checking him, he's winning that battle. A big reason why they're winning this game.
Now, here's Wade. Got a piece of it. There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Hits it from three-point range.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to Portis. Down low. Here's Troutman. And again, Tampa with a triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
From deep. And again, Tampa with a triple.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Now here's Thompson. D right on him.
What are you doing?
The finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
They look like they're having some fun out there today, but it's always easy to enjoy it when you have a big lead.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And guys, your take so far on Tampa?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
They've been super aggressive on that end, and they've been rewarded for it so far. Let's see if they'll be able to maintain this for the rest of the game.
So for Tampa, the 5 right now. Prophet is out there with baddest one. And there's the bulldozer. Then it's black hole. And it's lights out in at the 3 slot. Here's baddest one. And again, Tampa with a triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Stone passes to baddest one. And again, Tampa with a triple.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here we go, one-on-one. Took him no time at all on that one. Lights out's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here.
Dave. Jordan. Landry.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Another steal. Here's baddest one. And again, Tampa with a triple.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Poke loose. Feeds it to Jordan. To the inside. They push it up 4 on 3. And again, Tampa with a triple.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. That's 12 points for baddest one.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
Good.
That's exactly where they want the ball to go. He did a great job getting the ball into that position.
From deep, and again, Tampa with a triple.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
There's the pass to black hole. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
It really helps when you're making shots, and they are making everything.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball. Baddest one's got 18 points.
And he's caught fire this quarter. Yet to miss a shot.
Here's Jordan. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And it's Tampa with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
Especially when it's treating you as well as treating him. The bulk of his points today have come from the three-point line.
Thompson outside. Out of bounds. Tampa takes possession. Butler, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Butler with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Count that one. Landry's got his first 2 points.
When Butler is locked in on a defensive end, his defensive instincts are awesome.
Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Exactly what he's trying to do. Take an opponent that's struggling to keep pace and just put them further in the rearview mirror.
And it goes down 2 points.
The D realized their mistake just a little too late, and he made them pay for it.
From 13. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 10 points for lights out.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Yes, the reason why they've moved the basketball around to get wide open looks.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Landry. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bulls. Here's the Prophet. Non-stop scoring machine here. Took him no time at all on that one.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
You know what? He doesn't get worn down coming off a big game. It just builds him up even more.
Jordan kicks to Portis. Butler dishes to Landry. 6 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
When you throw it ahead to Butler, he's a fantastic dunker. Really gets it up and throws it down.
Goes up on the wing, and Tampa getting another bucket right there.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
Got a piece of it. And now Tampa on the break. Look at that.
Nice.
Excellent work there in transition.
He doesn't give the defense any time to set up. He just goes extremely hard to the bucket.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Six on the shot clock, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
1:06 left in the first half. Here's Zeller. The rebound by Tampa. Here's Baddest one. 28 points for him. Wasted no time on that one. Baddest one's got 31.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Chicago shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Dwayne Wade at the stripe. How many times have we said that before? He lives there.
On offense, here's Tampa.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Today's game really has been a showcase for his passing ability.
Knocked away. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's lights out. And again, Tampa with a triple.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now here's Zeller. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
He has to be somewhat careful now. 2 fouls in the first half. Doesn't want to pick up a third if he can help it.
For Chicago, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Both free throws good from Wade.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
He is just taking really smart shots and playing within his game right now.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
No, he'll probably find himself on the bench watching the game like we are.
Lets the 3 fly. And again, Tampa with a triple.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
And so a pretty lopsided game. Welcome back to the hustle and bustle of Chicago. A time-lapse view of all the traffic heading toward downtown. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at the prophet in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Just fundamentally sound basketball. That's what you want out of your offense of each and every game.
Lights Out's got a perfect 4 of 4 from long range. Deadly with the 3-ball tonight. They've got Michael Jordan. Jimmy Butler is out there with Al Jefferson. And it's Landry in at the point guard. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
Poked loose. Jefferson passing to Landry. Outside Butler. 5 to shoot. Here's Jordan. Can't hit that one. On offense, here's Tampa. Here's Lights Out. And again, Tampa with a triple. Now Jordan. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago with the ball. Outside Landry. Got a piece of it. Here's Black Hole. From the corner. He gets it in there. Lights Out's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they've done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
All over this chance to put some distance between them and build this lead up.
From deep 3-point range, and again, Tampa with a triple.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
Landry kicks to Jordan. Lights Out passes to Black Hole. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Butler kicks to Landry. There's a screen.
Come on, shoot!
Lock at 6. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Landry's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. From deep, the long distance 3 is buried. And that's now 7 points for Black Hole.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Beyond the arc. And again, Tampa with a triple.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Outside Jordan. Dishes to Butler. Jefferson passing to Butler. And now Tampa on the break. Here's Stone. Over to the left wing. Here's Black Hole. And again, Tampa with a triple.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Coming at a great time for this team down the stretch in the third quarter. I love when teams get hot right before the fourth.
And it's good for two.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
It really helps when you're making shots, and they are making everything.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Tipped away. Now here's Thompson. He's covered closely, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Here's Thompson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. 5 to shoot. Will it go? A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Incredible effort from Thompson over some pretty good defense. Sometimes one man is not enough to throw his game off. He's always one step ahead of the game. Passes like that show off his court vision.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Black Hole. He's got 18. Cans it from downtown.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Now, here's Wade. He's tightly guarded. They get a hand on it. Unhindered, going all the way.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
There's the screen. Thompson from long range. The rebound by Tampa. Here's Black Hole. And again, Tampa with a triple.
Really smoking the nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
And here we go. Tampa running again. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
I love to see them push it like that, because the reason why, he's a deadly finisher in the transition game.
All alone.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here we go, one-on-one. The shot's good. Black Hole's got 32 points in the game.
And this is the tempo you love to watch. I mean, get out fast before the defense can get set.
There's a good screen. Wade outside. Passes it to Portis. Tries to snap the cold streak. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
He also understands better than most how to use angles, and that was the reason why.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's the three. A three-pointer is right on target. That's now 8 points for the Bulldozer.
And guys, give them credit. I mean, they've taken advantage of the turnovers in the open floor.
They're running from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 assists. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And they've seen enough. The basket will not count. The quarter has come to an end before the shot.
And still important to have a second look at it.
A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Cut, play. You just like something magical is going to happen. Okay? You got to make things happen. Let's score here. Let's go get some stops.
And Greg Popovich putting the responsibility on his players to take more action. We'll see if they can get it done.
Yeah, he wants them to just take charge of this game. Don't be passive. Impose your will on the game.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. So for Tampa, the 5 right now. Lights out there with Black Hole. Then there's baddest one. Then it's the Prophet, and it's Stone in at the 5.
That's exactly where they want the ball to go. He did a great job getting the ball into that position.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And here is Burke. Smith outside. Oh, trying for it. Kicks to Zeller. That shot, no good. And Tampa will come the other way. Here's Stone. And again, Tampa with a triple.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Option 1, 2, and 3 is to shoot the 3 ball, and they are shooting them from everywhere.
Locked loose. From deep three-point range, and again, Tampa with a triple.
3 points.
Now the Bulls with it. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. To the paint from 6 feet, and Tampa getting another bucket right there.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
That's a foul called on the Prophet. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And here are the Bulls now.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
And the basket by Stone.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Tipped away. Takes the 3. And again, Tampa with a triple.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Now here's Burke. Defense is right there. He dishes it to Smith. Shot clock at 6.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. To end the run. Stolen. Here's Stone. From outside the arc. And again, Tampa with a triple.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
It has taken them a while to find their range, but in the most important quarter, the fourth, they found it.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Wow, embarrassing error in judgment. Gives up the possession without a fight.
And the Bulls making a change here. Jordan's checked in. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution. What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
It really helps when you're making shots, and they are making everything.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Jordan sets the pick for Burke. The dish now to Zeller. The feed now to Jordan. Sweet little floater.
When you have a reliable floater like that, it can be absolutely lethal.
Stone passes to Black Hole. From the arc. And again, Tampa with a triple.
Yeah, he's in attack mode, recognizing that no one out there can stop him, just scoring on command.
Ball's knocked loose. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. He dialed that one up from long distance. The Profits got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Tampa. Now, here's Burke. He's guarded closely, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Jefferson's checked in for Smith. Here's Troutman, and again, Tampa with a triple. So it's Chicago now. Burke with it, poked away. Here we go, one-on-one. Three-pointer, and again, Tampa with a triple.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
Chicago with the ball. To halt the run, and the Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
they're not on the same page. They look totally lost out there.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
He has buried every good look today, and I think down the stretch, he'll be huge as well.
Now, here's Valentine. Guarded closely. Here's Troutman. And again, Tampa with a triple.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
I think in this situation right now, he's trying to put them away.
Burke dishes to Jefferson. Screen by Jefferson. Valentine kicks to Burke. Shot clock at 5. Valentine shot good.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Gave up a little momentum.
Look at that shot.
Oh, my goodness.
How did that go in? Oh.
Can you believe it? Big time. Big time.
Releases from 15, and that one goes long. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. And since the break, he's just been money from beyond. When he's this hot, The green light just doesn't seem to get any greener.
Pass to lights out. Some nice ball movement by Tampa. Three-pointer. And again, Tampa with a triple.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Troutman.
Okay.
Oh, my. How did he hit that shot?
What concentration.
How in the world?
You just never know what's going to happen.
Here's Jordan, and that one's drained from the low block. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that, and you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, my goodness. Better to be lucky than good, I guess.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Right.
Gotta love it.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. He rifled that one in from distance. Pass to Zeller.
What are you doing?
From deep. And again, Tampa with a triple.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
I mean, the game is in hand, but they're still running their offense, and they're just plain and simple, still making shots.
So we see Tampa get the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.